That's all set. Let's see if this is up and running. Testing. Let's see if this is up and running. Alrighty. So, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video on the channel today. And today, we have episode 11 of the Giants franchise. Today will just be the bye week. It's going to be a full-on episode. There won't be an actual game in this one, but it'll still be full-on as to what actually happens in the episode. So first off, we're going to start off with a message from Golden Tate. He's going to say, hey coach, we got any plans for the bye week? I think a lot of the guys were hoping to get a little extra relaxation time from what beyond from what we normally get, recharge their batteries with friends and family. You cool with that, or did you want to use the off week to prepare for the next game? I say rest and relaxation, because we're actually on a 2-week win streak, or a 2-win streak. So it says, yeah, I think we've earned it, especially after that win last week. Thanks, coach. So everybody's gonna be a little less injury prone. They're going to, and everybody's gonna be a little bit happier about that. So that's good. Now that we've got that out of the way, we're going to take a look at this, as the doctors have cleared Saquon Barkley to come back from his injury, which would make it a hell of a lot easier to make a push for the playoffs. I feel like he'll have a higher chance to be injured, and I've been kind of thinking about this a lot. So basically, they want him. They say he can play up against the Bengals, which is next week, but he's scheduled to return against the Seahawks, which is the week after, as you can see to the left there. And honestly, I feel like Tony Brooks-James has been solid. And I mean, it is one game, and I feel like it can go down to the wire with this division, as we're only 2 games behind the Cowboys. I'd like to say yes on bringing Saquon Barkley back, but I just can't bring myself to do that, because it just seems a little childish and stupid to do that, just because he's the best overall on the team. I have to say no to this one, although it would be great to have him back, but it is just 1 week against the Bengals. So Tony Brooks-James. With that being said, let's get into starting some negotiations with contracts. We're going to look at Dalvin Tomlinson, which this man deserves to get paid. He's been a really good help up front. Let's give him a 3-year deal, $28 million over 3 years. All right, and he's going to accept. Next up, we have Leonard Williams, who's been kind of a disappointment, to say the least. So I'll offer him a 2-year deal, 5.8 per. Drop that signing bonus a little bit down. Let's even it out to about 18 mil total of an offer. There we go. And most of the bonus was good. Okay, so he doesn't quite like that. He likes the salary and the length, but just not the bonus. Marcus Golden, definitely a solid player. He's going to get a 3-year, 4.2. Let's go 2 for the signing bonus. Let's see if he accepts that, and he will. So he's definitely a huge part to this defense. Kyler Fackrell, I'll give him a 2-year deal. Drop that salary down a little bit. Drop that signing bonus down a little bit. And it's poor. He does not like that. Wayne Gallman, to be honest, I'm not really sold on Wayne Gallman. He's been kind of having a lackluster season. So I'm going to have to say no to that one. Tony Brooks-James has come in. He's played really well for us. I'm going to give him a 3-year deal. $2 million with a signing bonus of $600,000. Come on in, Tony. Alrighty. He's going to sign with us, so he's going to be our backup next year, most likely. Paul Perkins, really kind of just been okay on the couple carries he's gotten. I'll just do a 1 year, for $850K with a signing bonus of $500K. Bring him back for next year. He doesn't like that. That's fine. We don't need him. Grant Haley. He's a young corner. Let's get him locked in for a few years. Let's see how that goes. All right. He's gonna accept that. Cory Coleman played in 1 game. Been okay. He'll be great depth for sure. So let's get a 2-year deal going on that one. 7 mil total. As he needs better duration and better bonus. Chandler Catanzaro. Austin Johnson, I'm not really worried about bringing back. Chandler Catanzaro, let's get him back for a couple years. And he's gonna sign. All right. Now we have Colin Kaepernick. Let's up this a little bit. I just want him in for a couple years at most. I don't want him to be too much. Hit yes to confirm. Yes. I'd like to take that aside anyway. Alright, so he didn't like that. So that's looking not too good, as he might not re-sign with us for this upcoming year. Cameron Fleming, not too. Okay, so we're down to our last few. Let's go Marcel Darius and Colt McCoy are the last 2, but can't sign them at the moment. So let's go Sean Chandler here, 2 years, 2-year pro. We can up that a little bit. Let's go 2 years. Alrighty, he's gonna re-sign with us, so that's gonna finalize the re-signing portion of this episode. Let's go ahead and work on scouting players now, which is gonna be a big deal. We kind of gotta be very careful with who we scout. So I'm gonna go ahead and go left tackle. I've stockpiled a few points, so I'm gonna go. Wow, this is looking bad. There's only. Okay, so that's. Okay, Kevin Alexander's definitely the best so far. Yeah. I mean, I don't understand how Matt Wallace is a 3rd rounder when he has pretty much almost the exact same as Kevin Alexander, so I feel like that's probably going to be the exact same there. Let's go left guard, Travis Stover, 1st rounder, A-, B+. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, this is not good. Now this offensive class seems to be falling down a little bit. Ooh, Jeff Flanagan looks like he's gonna be solid. Let's go ahead and get linebacker in there. Ryan Black. Ooh, that's rough. Titus Jones, maybe? He's definitely a 1st rounder. Okay. So let's see. So far I'm kind of high on Kevin Alexander. Titus Jones. Kind of like Richard Middleton's set there. Everyone else. Oh, where's Matt Wallace? I'm also kind of high on him. So those scouting points went by pretty quickly. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Let's go ahead and see who's here that can help potentially make a push. I don't want to do any crazy signings. I feel like I could probably bring in like Tremont Williams for a little bit. Maybe he can help with the cornerbacks. Terrell Suggs, maybe. I'm not really liking much though. Let's see what Tremont Williams' stats are. Let's see here. Man and zoner. Okay. His press is okay. I mean, he'd be good to sign for the rest of the season for sure. We would definitely add some depth to cornerback, and we definitely need him for sure. Let's go ahead and just sign him to a quick little 1-year deal for $2 million. That's totally fine by me. He likely won't be making many big plays for us, and if he does, it's unlikely that we'd be able to re-sign him. Let's go on over to cornerbacks. Okay, let's see here. He's gonna be number 2. I don't necessarily want him in the slot. I don't really want him in the 2 either. How about we move him and James Bradbury? So that way Bradbury's getting... No, I don't like that. I don't really like DeAndre Baker in the slot though. I don't want to put... I'd love to put Grant Haley in there, but... Or Corey Ballantyne, you know, or Darnay Holmes. That's not too bad, I suppose. DeAndre Baker is definitely probably one of the better cornerbacks statistically this season. As you can see here, we're only 2 games behind the Cowboys, which is quite impressive actually. And we're not quite able to see what the playoff picture is totally, so let's just go ahead and see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're 12th right now. Well, tied for 11th with the Panthers, but okay, that's all right, I suppose. Playing the Bengals. Let's go ahead and just do a little scouting report on the Bengals real quick. Kaepernick kind of just having a rough season overall. Jordan Love, not too impressive with that one start that he has, but hopefully he'll be the quarterback of the future for sure. And with that being said, let's go on over to the Bengals. Ryan Finley's gotten some playing time. He's played well in the time that he did get. It's pretty surprising. They brought in Joe Flacco for some odd reason. He only threw 1 pass. Ryan Finley, I'm really surprised that Ryan Finley did that well. Joe Burrow having a pretty good rookie season. Rushing wise, wow, Joe Mixon's really kind of just taking on that regard. Giovanni Bernard's doing pretty decent too. Rodney Anderson getting a few carries here and there. Burrow carrying the rock every now and then. Let's see, receiving, he's going to throw to John Ross a bunch. AJ Green's right there with Tyler Boyd, and then CJ Uzoma. That's really interesting that they're not really using Giovanni Bernard much. Interesting. Defensively, who do we have to look out for? That's crazy. Not... Oh, okay. Darius Phillips. Probably their number 1. You have William Jackson. Are their guys. Who's leading in tackles? Von Bell. Okay, they're strong safety. That's good for us that a safety's leading, and then cornerbacks and free safety. It's good to know. Oh, they have Trey Waynes on their team. He's actually a pretty solid corner, I'm not gonna lie. Austin Calitro. I know he played for the Seahawks this last season. Maybe they traded him. Tony Brown, 2 tackles. Nice, nice. Kicking. Randy Bullock seems like he's pretty lights out. So, alright, so it seems like that'll be a pretty good matchup. Let's see. Let's go to our... no, do I have to cut a player? I could just cut Draymond Williams again. But then we're losing $2 million in cap, but I don't really want to lose. I don't need Colt McCoy. Draymond's probably the best. Yeah. Actually, no, we're freeing up cap space if we do that, so let me just do that. Let me go look at corners again. In a second, I'm going to take a look at my practice squad, see if there's anybody that I can possibly bring up. Alright, cornerbacks. Haley's kind of been the third guy. Loki want to give Beal or Ballantyne some time. We'll give Ballantyne some playing time. It's losing 1 speed. Oh, the acceleration's really what's gonna... No, let's do Beal. Let's do Beal. He has more acceleration than either of them. But he doesn't have the best agility, though. Ballantyne has better agility. Shoot. Haley, just all around, it's just better. It's tied for them for who's the best man. It's tied for Beal and Haley. You know, I'm just gonna start Ballantyne. James Bradbury's kind of had a season. I mean, definitely not cornerback #1 type year, but I mean, still better than nothing for sure. The guy who's leading tackles for us is Blake Martinez with only 44 tackles. Xavier McKinney's right behind him, and Jabril Peppers right there. Let's see. Jabril Peppers with a forced fumble, DeAndre Baker with a forced fumble, Ryan Connolly. We got DeAndre Baker, Xavier McKinney, and Marcus Golden with interceptions. Who leads the team with deflections? James Bradbury. James Bradbury, 28 total tackles, 13 assists, 15 solo. None for a tackle for a loss, no interceptions. 4 deflections, no fumble recoveries, no safeties. Ha. Kicking. Catanzaro's been okay, I guess. He's missed a couple extra points, okay. He's missed 1 field goal. Which the one that he missed from? Oh, he missed from... Oh, he missed the ridiculous 65-yarder, 66-yarder that they thought I could make. Punting. Riley Dixon's only punted 5 times all season. That doesn't seem right. Riley Dixon's only punted 5 times all season. I must be going for it a lot on 4th down. Hold on. NFC East. 1st down. I get the least amount of 1st downs. Conversions. And I've gone for it tied for the 2nd least amount of times on 4th. So we get penalized the least, though. We should get penalized the least amount in the NFL. That's really good. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Let's see who the Cowboys are taking on. Alright, now the standings. Huh. Alright, league schedule. Who are the Cowboys taking on? The Vikings. Shoot. Alright, let's see how they do. What do I simulate here? I don't know what. Alright, here we go. Then we'll use up the remaining scouting points that I get for this upcoming week. 201, wow. 9 players are ready to negotiate. Alright. Let's go to Colin Kaepernick. I like this bonus, just not the salary. Okay. So then let's go and up it to 11. And I'd like to take in a better salary than what you're offering. Sweet. Okay. Cory Coleman. Let's go 2.3. Okay, so he didn't like that. Kyler Fackrell. And okay, so that, I'm gonna withdraw the offer. Oh, that's not letting me. Leonard Williams. I mean, he's still a solid player overall, so I still want to bring him back for sure. Jesus, how much of a bonus do you guys want? Okay, Colt McCoy, I'm willing to bring you back for a couple years. For about 2, and then a signing bonus of 650. There we go. Alright. Sounds good, Colt. Thank you. Cameron Fleming. It's gonna go 2-year deal worth 1.5. Oh wow, that's not good. Well, looks like we don't have the salary to make him an offer. This is great. Upgrade players, huh? Oh, Carter Coughlin. Let's just go ahead and go speed rusher. Awareness, finesse moves, man coverage, and tackle. Alright, I like it. Playing the Bengals, who are 5-5. They won their last week. Oh. Looks like Saquon's returned. Oh, okay, so it doesn't matter if I cleared him or not. Looks like he's willing to play. Alright. So we're going to get Saquon in the next episode against the Bengals. That'll be really nice. Alright, let's go ahead and use up these scouting points. Probably definitely use another wide receiver out there. Okay, Sidney Davis. Alright. Alright, now I need actual defensive players. Let's go ahead and go left end. Oh, wow. 3rd rounder. Jamal Jeffrey. Alright. Let's go DT. Because there's definitely going to be some holes that we need to fill. Cornerback. Let's just look at Felix Gaines. 1st rounder. Okay. I think we're fine there. Kickers. Don't need to look at kickers. Running back just in case. Alrighty. Jerry Fulton. Let's go ahead and go tight end. Because we do need a backup. Go ahead and add him to the board. Alright. So we will have Saquon against the Bengals team, so I'm really excited about that, honestly. For sure. Let's go ahead and take a look at that practice squad real quick. David Sills, Austin Mack, Tony Brown, Damari Scott, Tay Crowder,
Lee, Chris Slayton. Okay, I kind of wouldn't mind having Tay Crowder on the actual roster, to be completely honest. What's our middle linebacker situation looking like? Connolly's being pretty big for us. David Mayo, honestly, wouldn't mind seeing him go. He hasn't done much for us at all this season. I'm gonna go ahead and release David Mayo. Free to net 500. Okay, so. Okay. Fuck. Didn't really do much for cap wise. Carter Coughlin. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put Tay Crowder on the actual official roster. Gotta do field general there. Alright, those are some nice upgrades. Signed from practice squad. Alright. That way he's just on there, so nobody else can pick him up. Because linebackers will definitely be something we need. I'm definitely ready to negotiate something with him. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we'll definitely work something out with him in the off season. Cool. Alrighty, so it looks like that'll wrap this episode up. In the next episode, we will go back into playing some games. Matter of fact, we'll be playing the Bengals at the Bengals. We're 4-6, they're 5-5. This is a must-win game for us. The Cowboys did not win their last game, so that's pretty big for us. They're now 6-4 as we're 4-6. Still a 2-game lead for them, but if we win and they lose again, then that's kind of shortening the lead that they have on us. But with that being said, I do hope you guys enjoy this video. I will catch you in the next one.